family, and welcome back to the Ebony Odyssey. My name is Jermaine Long, and I am a servant of the Most High God. I really appreciate you for coming along, and as always, enjoy the journey. Today's message is titled, Don't Cut Off Africa. And my support scripture for this is Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 2. And it reads, One wounded by crushing or cut off in the sperm organ is not to enter the assembly of Yahweh. Where am I going with this? It's important that we continue doing what God called us to do. We are supposed to be fruitful and multiply. But the nations around us, they have introduced so many things to us, and we have no understanding of how to honor God and how to follow in his ways. Therefore, this scripture right here stood out. As I've been on this journey, I've read different versions. So some versions say different things or say it a little bit differently where it sticks out a little bit more. And I'll repeat this one. One wounded by crushing or cut off in the sperm organ is not to enter the assembly of Yahweh. So think about a vasectomy. Men going and willingly stopping their chances of reproducing. Why do you think this would be a sin against Yahweh when he said, go, be fruitful and multiply? These are the traits and the characteristics and the actions of the other nations that God wiped out. And when he said, when we go to the land of our captivity, don't do the things that they do. Don't be like them. We are supposed to be as numerous as the sand on the seashore in the way of God, in the umbrella or in the context of family and marriage. So people that's willingly going and doing this type of surgery and cutting off their sperm organ is in opposition of God. And we don't have understanding of this. We may not be taught these things. And when we're not taught these things and people don't have understanding, they sin unknowingly against God. But today is a day that we can learn. Today is a day that we continue to grow. And for the men that are walking this earth thinking that, I'm finished, I'm done, and I'm good, I don't need, that's not what you're called to do. Some men can't. Some women can't. But God told us all to go and do it. So some are praying constantly. And we have those that are willingly mutilating themselves or stopping the production of what God told us to do. I remember the one story where it was one brother. I'll have to bring it up for you later, but there was one brother who was supposed to honor his older brother who had passed and had a wife. And he was supposed to give his seed to her so that she can continue on the first brother's name. This brother was considered wicked because what did he do? He spilled his seed on the ground. God believes in the seed so importantly that he struck the brother down and killed him. He dishonored God with how he even used his seed. And for all of us men, we have to be wise to that. How have we used our seed unwisely? The women we've been with that were not worthy. Think about it. The pornography or the filth that we would see that was not worthy. We've used our bodies for enjoyment instead of their intended purposes. Now, hey, I fall into the same category, but this is just a day that I can learn more. This is a day that I get to grow more. And I'm hoping that the young men and ladies who even listen to this think differently about our purpose. He has set us apart for a reason, and the world continues to try to corrupt us because of his purpose for us. So we have to wise up. We have to walk a different path. We can't continue down the same road as the other nations have. He is tarrying, but you can feel the change. So family, again, I appreciate you for listening, and as always, enjoy the journey.